Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of my Minecraft Let's Play. I have to show you something because I'm an actual genius. Between episodes, I was expanding my villager trading hall. I got a few new enchantments like Efficiency 5, Sharpness 5, and Fortune 3. But these villagers kept spawning iron golems in my house. So what I did is I put a zombie down here with some trapdoors to make a makeshift iron farm, and it's amazing. So basically the iron golems will spawn either in this hallway or this hallway, which is lucky because he can't fit through this doorway or this, so eventually he's bound to see the zombie just like this, and he's gonna fall down into the trap and go die in this lava, and then I can go collect his iron down in my basement. I also had to do some spawn proofing. For example, in the stairs, I put trapdoors so he wouldn't spawn here and suffocate in the wall. But basically, down here I have my collection chest, and obviously it's not the most efficient farm, but after just a couple hours, I already have over 2 stacks. So, it's great. I am gonna build an actual iron farm someday, but this is a great source of passive iron for now. Also, I have left my other farms running. Like in the last episode, I made a chicken farm, and it's doing great. I actually have a reliable food source now. It's about time. I decided to add a little lava farm, mostly because I had a blank wall and I didn't know what to put there, but also, you never know when you're gonna need some lava. I have continued to leave my sugarcane farm growing, and I have lots of sugarcane. And that leads me to today. I mostly need sugarcane for rockets, but I also need gunpowder. So the first thing I want to do today is build a creeper farm. I've managed to make it out here in the middle of the ocean with my 2 cats. This is where I'll be building my farm. If you don't know, you're supposed to build creeper farms and some other mob farms out in the middle of the ocean, because there will be less mobs spawning around you, so the spawn rates in your farm will be much better. I think I'm just gonna build this farm in a time lapse, so let's go! And that completes the farm. This farm is a design I found by the YouTuber Chapman. It's a pretty generic design, but that's where I found it first. I've been using it for a few years, and I really like it because it's simple to build, and it gives me plenty of gunpowder for just myself. I don't need a huge crazy farm when I'm just playing single player. It's also stackable. I only made 1 layer today, but in the past I've made 2 and 3 layers, and it gives you a lot of gunpowder. But there should be creepers right now, so I want to go check it out while I'm up here on my AFK platform. Let's see. Well, that's embarrassing. Where's all the creepers? Aha! There they are. Nice. Oh, lots. So the cats scare them into this hole, and then they fall down here and die to the campfire. Here they come. Yes, and then we harvest the gunpowder, and then it'll fall into the chest. We have a bit of a backup here. Maybe I should make this water too wide so that we're not only killing 1 creeper at a time. I'll think about it. But for now, let's see if we have any gunpowder. I hear them dying. Oh yeah, 24 already. That's good. I think I will come back here and AFK later, but for now, we have some more projects to get to. Before we do anything else, I am heading to the end because I need some XP to repair my elytra and tools, and I don't really have time to make an XP farm today, but what I like to do is just whack at the Enderman, because even if I don't have an XP farm, the Endermen still give you a good amount of XP, and all you have to do is look at them and they run right towards you. Alright, I decided while I'm here, I'm going to build a nether portal, so maybe it'll be a little quicker to get to the end next time. Let's see if it's a good spawn or it's just terrible. Okay, I don't really know where I am. Okay, well, I know my portal is that way, so this is probably just even less convenient. Never mind this. I should build a network of some sort going through the nether eventually, with either some ice boats or minecarts or something. But for now, I'll just keep going through the overworld. Okay, all I'm going to do is, I guess, build myself a little roof, and then I just need to look around at all the Endermen and whack them until I get their XP. Okay, this is really slow. Maybe I do need an XP farm, but I don't have time today. This'll have to do for now. Alright guys, I totally figured out the strat. I cut out one hole here so that they all go to the same place and I can whack them all at once. This is amazing. Oh no, I forgot to be mending my axe. Oops. There we go. And my tools are almost done, and I'll be headed home shortly. No! What happened to my zombie? What? No! How did this happen? What have you done, Mr. Golem? So there was a bit of a problem where occasionally the Iron Golem would like walk over this sideways, and if he did that, he could stand here. But usually, he couldn't reach the zombie. I don't know why. I guess because he would hit his head on here. But I watched multiple Iron Golems go over here, and they would just stand here. They couldn't hurt the zombie, or they wouldn't hurt the zombie. The zombie was just fine. So I didn't expect him to die. But maybe I need to get a new one and just make him a little bit safer like this or something to protect him. Okay, it's nighttime now. I have a hole down to my minecart for the zombie. I placed a sign down there so that I can put water here to break his fall. And now we just need to find a zombie. There's one. Come here. Got a helmet for him so he doesn't despawn. Take my helmet. Okay, he's not gonna want it. I'll just give it to him after I have him in the minecart. Over here, Mr. Zombie. Hey. Come on. There we go. Scoop up my water. Alright. And there we go. Hopefully he puts that on. Come on, put on the helmet. Hey. Why isn't he in the minecart? That's weird. Okay, I'm going to release him out a bit because maybe he needs to, like, walk into the minecart. There we go. Okay, you weren't supposed to come forward. I'm gonna have to bump him into place And then hopefully he will pick up that helmet. I don't know why he's not. I might need to just name tag him. Or maybe he'll pick up an item. Let me grab a name tag. Let's name him Ricky. Boom. Okay, the zombie should be safe now. I'm gonna test it out by sending this golem over there. Actually, I'm gonna close the door so he can just walk right on over. See if he kills the zombie. If he does, I'm gonna be very mad. Okay. Please say he can't reach. Go on. Yeah, I think it's safe to say he can't hurt the zombie. Uh-oh, why didn't he fall? Ow. Anyway, it's time to move on. The last thing I want to do in today's episode is build a bee farm, maybe just a small one for now. I don't have a specific use in mind for honey or wax, but it's just nice to have, like, at some point I'm gonna want candles, or to wax copper. I'm definitely gonna need some honey blocks for, like, redstone contraptions. But I don't have any string to make bows and arrows to make dispensers for the farm, so I'm gonna make a quick spider farm first. And luckily, I already found a spider spawner while mining earlier. It should be down here. Here it is. Now I'm going to make this as simple as possible. First, I'm just going to clear out a little bit of space, and then I'll use water to push the spiders into a killing area. Alright, so this is what my genius self was able to come up with. I have a spawner and some water. I have a slab on here so the spiders can't spawn on the spawner, but I have no clue how to stop the spiders from just hanging out on the wall. I might need to think about that, but for now, it's working, I guess. It's definitely not the fastest thing in the world. Like, now I just have to wait until one of them decides to come down here and stop climbing the walls. Like, bruh, get down. I genuinely don't think this is any faster than just standing in the dungeon and killing them. But hey, it gets me string and that's what counts. That's already almost enough for the amount of dispensers I need for this bee farm, so I'll just do this a little bit longer and then get started on the bee farm. I think I have everything I need for my bee farm, except bees. So let's go collect some. I see number 1 and 2 right outside my house. Very convenient. I think... Oh, do I need to wait till night so that they're in their hive? I think I do. Okay, I'll come back later. Unfortunately, my mic was muted for this part, but I started gathering beehives. For the first few I used a campfire, but then I realized the bees were already in the nest, so it didn't matter. All the mobs in the whole world were chasing me during this, so it was very stressful, but I gathered 10 beehives. I then headed back to the base and showed off my beautiful hole I dug out to build my bee farm in. Okay, and I'm just about ready to add the nests in. The last thing I need to do is I'm going to throw a pair of shears in each of these. I think I'll do 4 shears and 6 bottles. I'm also making a little back door here so that I can refill the shears and bottles when needed. Oh, emeralds. Okay, it is nighttime outside, so I should be safe to place down my bee nests. Oh hey, and there's already some honey in these. There we go. And now I can place in my glass. Oh, first I should cover up the top. Hold up. There we go. And there we go. Obviously I need to do some more decorating later. But for now, we have a working bee farm. Let me go sleep and we can see it in action. Wait, I forgot to show you the collection system. It's not much of a system. It's just a hopper minecart. And then I'm going to put a chest coming out of this hopper. Also, I don't know what I was talking about. Decoration. All I need to do is put in some logs here. Awesome. I also made myself a bunch of bottles. I'm gonna need more for sure, but this'll start. I ran out of glass, so that's why. So I'll put some there, there. Okay, I'm already running out. There, 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 and there. I also got a bunch more shears, so hopefully these will last me a while. Okay, and here's my collection chest. Hey, and I already got my first 2 honey bottles. I know it's kind of ugly being down in the ground like that, but I couldn't be bothered to bring it up. Okay, I've noticed a slight design flaw. I was kind of building this farm from memory, and it didn't work out very well. Anytime one dispenser is activated, the nearby ones are also activated, and so I've been getting a lot of empty bottles spitting out. And that is definitely not good because now my dispensers are gonna run out of bottles for when they actually need honey. Unfortunately, I don't have time to fix it today, but hopefully I can fix it in the next episode or maybe just between episodes. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Make sure you subscribe to stay caught up with the rest of the series, and I'll see you in the next one.